హలో ఎవ్రీవన్, వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు మై ఛానల్ టాకల్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఛానల్. సో మనం నిన్నటి క్లాస్ వరలో మనం సింబాలిజం వరకు చెప్పుకున్నాము. ఓకే, సో ఈరోజు క్లాస్ అనేది కంటిన్యూ చేద్దాం. ఓకే, సో మీరు కనుక నా ఛానల్ని కొత్తగా చూస్తున్నట్టయితే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి టాకల్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఛానల్ని. ఓకే, సో నోట్స్ కనుక హెల్ప్ఫుల్ అవుతున్నాయి అని అనుకుంటే డెఫినెట్గా వీడియోకి ఒక లైక్ వేయండి, అలాగే ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి, పక్కన ఉన్న బెల్ ఐకాన్ని ప్రెస్ చేయండి. ఓకే, సో ఆలస్యం చేయకుండా క్లాస్లోకి వెళ్ళిపోదాం రండి. నెక్స్ట్ ఈరోజు మనము రేడియో యాక్టివ్ డీకే అనేది చూడబోతున్నాం. ఈ రేడియో యాక్టివ్ డీకే గురించి చూడబోతున్నాము. ఎవ్రీ ఎలిమెంట్ హ్యాస్ వన్ ఆర్ మోర్ ఐసోటోప్స్ దట్ హ్యావ్ అన్స్టేబుల్ న్యూక్లియై దట్ ఆర్ సబ్జెక్ట్ టు రేడియోయాక్టివ్ డీకే, causing the nucleus to emit particles or electromagnetic radiation. Radioactive can occur when the radius of a nucleus is large compared with the radius of the strong force, which only act over distances on the order of 1 FM. The most common forms of radioactive decay are alpha decay. గురించి చూద్దాం ఇప్పుడు. Alpha decay is caused when the nucleus emits an alpha particle, which is a helium nucleus consisting of 2 protons and 2 neutrons. The result of the emission is a new element with a lower atomic number. Beta decay and electron capture are regulated by the weak force and result from a transformation by the weak force and beta decay and electron capture are regulated by the weak force and result from a transformation of a neutron into a proton or a proton into a neutron. Okay, so ఇది beta decay గురించి. The first is accompanied by the emission of an electron and an antineutrino, while the second causes the emission of positron and a neutrino. Okay, the electron or positron emissions are called beta particles. Beta decay either increases or decreases the atomic number of the nucleus by 1. An analog of positron beta decay in nuclei that are proton rich is electron capture, a process even more common than positron emission since it requires less energy. In this type of decay, an electron is absorbed by the nucleus rather than a positron emitted. Okay, a neutrino is still emitted in this process and a proton again changes to neutron. Gamma decay results from an charge in the energy level of the nucleus to a lower state, resulting in the emission of electromagnetic radiation. This can occur following the emission of an alpha or a beta particle from radioactive decay. Other more rare type of radioactive decay include ejection of neutrons or protons or dust or cluster of nucleons from a nucleus, or more than one beta particle or result through internal conversion in production of high speed electrons that are not beta rays and high energy photons that are not gamma rays. A few large nuclei explode into 2 or more charged fragments of varying masses plus several neutrons in a decay called spontaneous nuclear fission. Each radioactive isotope has a characteristic decay time period, the half-life that is determined by the amount of time needed for half of a sample to decay. This is an exponential decay process that steadily decreases the proportion of the remaining isotope by 50% every half-life. Hence, after 2 half-lives have passed, only 25% of isotope is present and so forth. Okay, next, molecules. A molecule is an electrically neutral group of 2 or more atoms held together by covalent chemical bonds. Molecules are distinguished from ions by their lack of electrical charge. However, in quantum physics, organic chemistry and biochemistry, the term molecule is often used less strictly, also being applied to polyatomic ions. A molecule is an aggregate of atoms that possesses distinctive observable properties. In kinetic theory of gases, the term molecule is often used for any gaseous particle regardless of its composition. According to this definition, noble gas atoms are considered molecules despite being composed of a single non-bond atoms. A molecule may be homonuclear, that is, it consists of atoms of a single chemical element as with oxygen O2, or it may be a chemical compound composed of more than one element as with water H2O. Atoms and complexes connected by non-covalent bonds such as hydrogen bonds or ionic bonds are generally not considered single molecules. Molecules as components of matter are common in organic substances and therefore biochemistry. They also make up most of the ocean and atmosphere. However, the majority of familiar solid substances on Earth, including most of the minerals that make up the crust, mantle and core of the Earth, containing many chemical bonds but are not made of identifiable molecules. Also, no typical molecule can be defined for ionic crystals, salts and covalent crystals, network solids, although these are often composed of repeating unit cells that extend either in a plane such as in graphene or the dimensionally such as in diamond, quartz or sodium chloride. The theme of a repeated unit cellular structure also holds for most condensed phases with metallic bonding, which means that solid metals are also not made of molecules. And gases, solids that exist in vitreous disordered state, atoms may also be held together by chemical bonds without presence of any definable molecule, but also without any of the regularity of repeating units that characterizes crystals. సో ఇక్కడ వరకు అయితే చూసాము. నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్లో మనము స్ట్రక్చర్ ఆఫ్ మాలిక్యూల్స్ అనేది చూస్తాము. ఓకే, సో మీకు కనుక నా వీడియో నచ్చినట్టయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి, మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్కి, ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్స్కి అందరికీ షేర్ చేయండి. నెక్స్ట్ వీడియోలో మళ్ళీ కలుద్దాం. థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ వాచింగ్. బాయ్.